banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visiting team and the Cincinnati Bengals. The regular season ends here. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Long road to get here, but now we are here. The season finale. Playoffs begin next Saturday, so it's time for one last regular season kickoff.
In Week 18, it could just be so tricky, can't it, Mike? I mean, on one side, you got teams that have the playoffs wrapped up. So Week 18, it's a chance potentially to rest some starters or maybe get them out of the game early and get geared up for next week and the start of the playoffs. You got...
Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go here in Cincinnati. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So here come the Chargers. The offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. Biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. That's the safety, Geno Stone.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Burrow, RPO, get it to Chase. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49.
They go play action for Burrow. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. On the ground, the goal for Shad White, the back end of Arizona State. They did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be 2nd down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st down, right back to White. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 23, here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seed he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
Evan McPherson on for the field goal.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he is right up there in touchdown passes, as you see on that graphic, currently 2nd in the NFL at this point in the season. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle.
2nd and 6.
Quick throw on the RPO to Harris. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And the Chargers 1st down.
On the give, here's Hampton. That's a short pickup to about the 47. B.J. Hill shuts it down there. Second down, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Quick throw, caught by Johnston on the RPO. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On play action, it's Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now Herbert again. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Motion man is Johnston. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Jackson taken in, and he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down. They'll motion the slot man right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 18-yard line.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll go again with Hampton. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Brings up 3rd down.
By the time the defensive backs had come downhill to get involved, we knew there was just no way he was going to get himself out of this. It just shows, Mike, how long he was flailing around back there, that by the time he actually went down, everyone was behind the line of scrimmage chasing him.
Motion man is Johnston. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He's got a man! It's Harris! And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd.
So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this 2nd quarter. 2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line as we are ready to get back underway. He runs with it, and he'll take this one in. Justin Herbert, touchdown San Diego. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
On the return is Trey Palmer. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Pass caught. Gesicki on the right. And He'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain. On first down, they pick up 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and
Burrow working in the pistol. A quick slant taken by Chase. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
4 yards. And the Bengals first down.
There's a give up the middle with White. The hold closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3. From the 41. Here's second down and 7. Back to throw. Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and
Now second down throw for Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
that's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 3.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. Open man, right side. He's got it. A gain there of 20. It's a Cincinnati first down.
That's another Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Look him up on a second down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 12-yard line.
To throw is Burrow. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Tuli Pelotu, as he's done so often this season. It's another sack, and he is up to 15 now on the year.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with first and 10. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Herbert. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they're going to hold up here in pass protection.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down. On fourth down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. A fair catch here. called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. To throw is Burrow. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Justin Aboigbe in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
And the Bengals first down.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Burrow. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
The Chargers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And he tries to get to the edge, but cannot do it. Good job by the defense. No gain. 2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this 1st half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. This one complete right side to Harris. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it. And not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Herbert to the air again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
At the Bengals' 24-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd and 7.
3rd down and 7.
Herbert to the air again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on third down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive.
A 41-yard attempt.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Junior Colson there on the coverage.
Second down, Burrow. Oh, a loose football. And this will be recovered by the offense. So they avoid the catastrophe of a finish. Time runs out, and that's the end of the first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Bengals offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with first and 10. Open left side is Gesicki. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up second and 5. At the 30.
They go play action for Burrow. That's right side, and Higgins has the catch.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they'll try to keep it going. Open receiver, that's Harris. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and 9.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35.
It's a gain of 42 yards.
On play action now, Herbert. The throw here is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
10 more yards. That's another Chargers.
They'll go with Hampton. And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
1 yard gain.
Through it, Herbert. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
It's third down. And 9 yards.
Now, Herbert. He's got it about the 8. And he'll get into the end zone. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown Chargers. His 4th TD grab of the season.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And The Chargers are able to extend the lead. It's now 17-6. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Palmer now to return. Whoa! A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Bengals offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. This one complete to Higgins. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for the Bengals.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. He finds Austin with the grab. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
Pickup of 14 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A gain there of 21. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Another run here with White. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
On the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Chargers' 12-yard line.
Play action now. It's Burrow. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Even when it seems like they're putting a nice drive together, Mike, they just can't seem to escape this pass rush. It has been relentless all game long, and they get him here again.
So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bengals are able to get it back within a score.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Chargers offense ready to get back to work. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. A run. This is Hampton.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Motion man is Johnston. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
And And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That is hard. And he's into the end zone. McConkey. Touchdown, San Diego. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and it's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Next to score, Chargers 24, Bengals 9.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Palmer now to return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Bengals offense, running back Rashad White, ready for this next possession. They'll start out, first down and 10. Burrow to throw. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
On first and 10, Burrow. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 6.
Oh, yeah, you got him, go get him, go get him!
Here's Burrow. That is hard. Finding Higgins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Gain of 21 yards.
That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's another Bengals first down.
Burrow now to throw on first down. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. He'll come up now for second down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
On second down, a run with White. And he will score! Game on! Rashad White, touchdown Cincinnati. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. And now it's a 9-point game, so they'll go for just 1 here. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. So things a little more interesting now, back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This taken at the 5. They'll get across the 20, welcome down to the 23-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Take the handoff. Now Herbert gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8.
They'll go with the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's a gain of a yard.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
A gain of a yard. And the San Diego.
A give left side for Hampton. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Bengals offense, running back Rashad White, ready for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. On 1st down, Burrow. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
To throw is Burrow. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Okay, so now you pick up that 1st down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the 4th quarter.
They get 21 on that one. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
10 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing is Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They go play action for Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
That's another Bengals first.
Back to throw, Burrow. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
The Bengals will line up for the two-point conversion.
Burrow. And he will get into the end zone for two, and this game is tied.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chargers offense make their way out to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with first down. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Oh, the ball's out. And it is recovered by the Bengals. Boy, that hurts. He kept it. He was gaining yards there, but then turns it over. And the defense will take over.
I think that's one of those times, Mike, you'd love to see your quarterback just understand that it's over and get down. There's no need to take that hit, take that contact, and risk losing the ball. He already had a big gain, and now he turns the ball over, and the other offense gets their shot.
The Bengals offense, running back Rashad White, ready for this next possession. Have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is first and 10. Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up second and 4.
Now, second and 4. They'll drop to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Big play in the game right here. It's third down.
Brings up third down and 4.
Now, Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
First down.
Here comes the jet sweep. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's
White. And we'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. A run with White. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
A 6-yard pickup.
Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. 70 seconds left to go in this game. Here's White. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout to stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. A massive play here. Late tie game, third down. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
McPherson for the Bengals field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Chargers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. There's that man again. Another catch. Here comes 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Quick throw, taken in. And that's a 1st down. And it will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a San Diego.
They'll run up and clock it a little over 30 seconds, all that is left. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. This one complete right side to Harris. Big play here. Crowd on their feet for 3rd and 4. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
And the San Diego 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Herbert to the air again. Oh, what a pressure there. He can't get a throw away. And he's taken down.
Justin Herbert sacked. A loss of 5 yards.
Here we go. One final play. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. They finished the season on a high note. So now they'll have the week off as the #1 seed. Get back to it in 2 weeks for the divisional round of the playoffs. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.